Hey, what's going on, guys? I did tell you that I was going to do members of the Zentopian Church for my fairy tale characters you probably don't know or remember series for the foreseeable future, since we got the winter season coming up and church is very wintry and Christmassy. So we're going to start off with one that I think most or more members of the fairy tale fan base are familiar with, and that is Coco. And this is the Earthland version of Coco, not the Edolas one. That's her right there. The one who works for the Zentopian Church. I actually have a interesting little kind of background story for her. Maybe I'll save that for like another video because I have background things for like a lot of people. Anyway, Coco is a short girl with long brown hair that is braided and tied at the end with a blue bauble. That thing. That's a bauble. Her cheeks are usually seen flushed, and she has a puppy-like nose and smile, giving her the appearance of a cute little animal. That is true. Compared to her Edolas counterpart, Coco's figure is more mature and developed. Well, it was 7 years in between when the gang last went to Edolas and then when the Zentopians came and tried to ruin their life. So I could imagine that she'd be a bit more mature and developed. She dons a pair of dark green tights, which she wears under a colorful dress. The top and sleeves of the dress are white with a blue collar and cuffs. From her chest downwards, the dress becomes detailed and colorful, being divided into many sections, with the chest area and skirt being yellow, and the part that covers Coco's stomach red. On her feet, Coco wears a pair of bright red sandals. Personality. Coco does not have the kind wouldn't hurt a fly personality that her Edolas counterpart possessed. In fact, she's much the opposite, attacking her enemies with ferocity and precision. Which is true, she throws a mean fucking kick. Later, however, she starts to act kind towards Lucy, saving her life multiple times, which is actually after Lucy, I think, started saving her life. She seems to take great pride in her abilities, and after performing a particularly difficult stunt of some description, she will openly shout the performance scores she believes her opponent has granted her, with them usually being 8 out of 10 or above. And I found that really hilarious. Like, she would, like, land on the side of a building, and she'd just go, like, 9, 8, 10, 8. And that's great. I love that. That's a great little quirk. Despite her tough personality, Coco still seems quite naive, as seen when Lucy and Michelle managed to fool and confuse her by playing a tricky word game and pretending the other girl was Lucy. After playing such game, Lucy said that she felt guilty fooling around with the girl, while Michelle commenting that she's still so innocent. It's also shown that Coco is kinder than she initially appears, to the point to be at the point of innocence. In contrast to her Edolas counterpart, Coco has stated that she hates cats, though she later said otherwise. Then why bring it up? Like, she said it was a lie. And there's her kicking Panther Lily in the face. There's her getting confused by Michelle and Lucy. Can I actually see this picture? Yes, I can. Oh, that's nice. Yep, there's her kicking Panther Lily. There's her watching Dan fight Natsu. There's Coco saving Lucy's life. There's Lucy saving Coco's life. I don't know what Coco speak. Oh, Coco speaking to Byro. Okay. Then there's Coco in prison. There's Coco meeting this fucking thing, Gutman. I don't know what the fuck that thing is. Then there's Coco seeing Lucy in the infinity clock. Coco protecting Lucy from Samuel, who we will get to later. There are Coco's stylish sandals from the Supreme collection. And there's her running up walls. So yeah, sorry about that silence there. I don't know what that was about. And so you might be wondering where she is, like in the main story. like, because she was in like a filler arc, which honestly shouldn't be a filler arc. I want to review that whole Key to the Starry Heavens. That's what it's called, right? Key to the Starry Sky. Okay, Key to the Starry Sky arc. I want to review that one day. So anyway, after that whole thing's over, she and the rest of the Legion Corps they go to Fairy Tale to apologize, have a party, and then they say goodbye and head out to basically find the pieces of the Infinity Clock scattered around the world, which would take a lifetime, apparently, or a very long time. And the only time she appears again is in the anime for the Alvarez Empire when she and the rest of her teammates provide magic power for Lucy to restore and activate Fairy Spear to seal Acnologia. Now let's get on to her magic abilities. This is interesting because this is the Earthland counterpart to the Coco and Earth to Edolas. So she has magic. And her magic is called athletic magic. Coco has been shown to use athletic magic, a form of magic said to have been banned in Fiore many years ago due to people being severely injured by it on many occasions. Despite the apparent risk, Coco seems to be very able in this magic, employing it to not only dodge opponents' attacks with grace and ease, but also to quickly attack her foe with a series of kicks and or punches. The magic has been seen to grant Coco many abilities that she would otherwise not have, such as the ability to spring very high into the air, and the ability to run up to the sides of the vertical structures, and even stop them while being parallel on the ground. Coco seems to employ magic sandals when using this magic. The lights in it that lights its heels when activated. And here's a couple of her moves. Free run. Coco's speed is greatly increased. The heightening of such speed allows her to quickly attack her opponent. Free run unlock. When using this spell, Coco's speed is greatly increased. The heightening of such speed allows her to quickly attack and or dodge her opponent, as well as run up the side of vertical structures, like that wall. Or cliffside, cliffside. And she's also been shown to be very good at melee combat. And her equipment is magic sandals. A lot of the Earthland versions of these Edolas characters tend to have like these tools that like physical tools that help them with their magic. Like we'll get into more of that in the rest of these little reviews here, but it's very interesting and kind of a good callback to like how their Edolas counterparts had no magic, so they had to rely on tools and all that stuff. That's kind of cool. And she only has one quote here to Byro Crazy. We have power. Isn't the righteous path the one where we guide the powerless lambs? Yeah, so she's also an anime. This Coco Earthland Coco is also anime exclusive. Though, yeah, she's anime exclusive, which is like, and again, I'm gonna say it like I don't get why the Key to the Starry Sky arc is even exclusive to the anime because it feels like it should be like a genuine arc, like a good comeback arc for Fairy Tail before the Grand Magic Games. But I digress, and I'll probably save that for a later review. Anyway, so that's Coco, the Earthland version. Next time, I'm not sure which member we're going to do next, honestly. Maybe it'll be Mary Hughes. Maybe it'll be Byro. I'm not sure, but come along and find out with me. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video because I'm trying to get to 100 to 200 subscribers by the end of the year. And don't forget to stay beautiful because I most certainly am not going to do that for you. Oh, shit. Sorry about that.